up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Sit and eat lunch with me while I tell you why you should try to eat a whole foods diet for at least 1 week. It will literally change the way that you eat, and you will not look at your old diet the same. So today I'm eating a Greek bowl, which is what I meal prepped for myself in the beginning of the week. I always pack my lunch. I work full-time. I work in office Monday through Friday, and I always pack my lunch. 2 reasons why. 1, it saves me so much money, and 2, I can eat high protein food, I can eat healthy food, I can stick to a clean diet and actually feel good. The moments when I forget to pack a lunch, which is pretty rare, but when I do forget, I obviously have to eat out, I don't have any food, and I rarely feel good after eating fast food, and then I end up spending money, and then I'm mad at myself for it later. I've gotten in the habit of packing my lunch, and I highly encourage you to do so too, whether you work from home or you work in the office. You don't have to think about what to eat. You don't have to spend money that you don't have, and you can actually continuously see progress from eating healthy. So, meal prep Greek bowls. Oh my gosh, it actually looks really good. I have meatballs that I made, homemade beef meatballs. I have rice on the bottom. I have a bunch of veggies, and underneath, which you can't see, I have tzatziki sauce, and I have some lemon. It's gonna be super duper yummy. I've had it for 3 days now, and I'm still not sick of it. Mix it up. I usually wait until like 2 o'clock to eat lunch because there's nothing more that I hate than taking lunch early and having to go back to the office and realizing I have several hours before I can go home. So this is kind of just my strategy to make it bearable. Anyways, bite number 1. Your food doesn't have to be boring. You don't have to eat chicken and rice every single day. No one told you you have to do that. I personally like cooking. I like making healthy meals or finding an alternative to my favorite unhealthy meal and making a healthier version. There are so many substitutes that you can replace for something that's not as healthy or is super high in calorie. You can find something lower in calorie. If you refuse to eat healthy for that reason because you think healthy food is boring, you need to expand your horizons and actually maybe try cooking something healthy, or like look up recipes of your favorite types of foods. Go on TikTok. I get a lot of my recipes from TikTok actually. I make foods that I enjoy, I make meals that I enjoy, and that's the only reason I actually stick to my quote-unquote diet. I don't eat perfect 24/7. Restriction often leads to binging. Been there, done that. I don't recommend it. It just doesn't work, which is why I preach eating a balanced diet. Here's a couple of reasons why not only should you pack your lunch, but a couple of reasons why you should try eating whole foods for at least 1 week. Number 1, you are immediately going to notice a difference in how you feel, energy-wise, digestive-wise. There's gonna be so many factors that you're gonna realize, like, wow, I don't feel so bloated. I don't feel so sluggish. My stomach doesn't hurt if your stomach tends to hurt from your current diet. You will notice a lot of these differences right off the bat in just 1 week. And what that means is try to eat clean, whole foods meals throughout the week. You can obviously have a couple snacks here and there, but try to avoid eating out, try to avoid fast food, and try to avoid foods that are just not clean ingredients, like processed stuff. And when I say whole foods, I mean go grocery shopping and look for foods that have like 5 or less ingredients, or ingredients that you can actually read and then picture in your mind what that ingredient looks like. That's a whole food. A whole food is also something that's like straight from the source, no other additives, no other ingredients like beef, chicken, a fruit, or a vegetable. There's nothing else in it. It's just like a pure form of a whole food. So right now, basically, this is all whole foods. I have vegetables. There's no other ingredients in that. I have rice, no other ingredient. And then I have homemade meatballs. Not store-bought meatballs, homemade meatballs. A lot of times why you end up feeling crappy is because the food has so much filler and preservatives and ingredients that you can't even pronounce, and they're ingredients that probably shouldn't be in your body anyways. Secondly, you're gonna notice a difference in how you look. You will literally be less bloated. You will genuinely just feel less inflamed. Third reason, you're gonna save a lot of money. Seriously, I did a grocery haul like a week ago. I spent about $30 buying solely whole foods, and I already had a lot of food at home, so it was kind of a smaller grocery haul. But if I didn't have the food that I had at home and I had to buy all of it, my haul would have probably cost me no more than $50 or $60. And I don't know about you, but if you're actually buying like groceries to last you for a week or 2 weeks, you're probably spending upwards of $100 or more. I want you to ask yourself right now, when you think of what your daily diet looks like, from your breakfast, lunch to your dinner, do you actually know what's in them? Then when you ask yourself that and you analyze what your diet looks like, if you don't have at least 80% of whole foods in your diet, you might want to reconsider your diet, and you might want to start, actually no, you do want to start incorporating more whole foods. For all the reasons I listed, you'll feel better, you'll look better, and you're gonna save money. Not only are you gonna look good when you eat whole foods, you're actually gonna be able to see progress over time. Packing a lunch, staying on top of your diet, and caring about what you're putting into your body will translate. It will actually produce results. If you're sitting here and you're watching this and you're like, man, I have been stuck at the same weight for years, or I'm actually gaining weight, or I'm just super unhappy with where I'm at, I'm telling you, change your diet. Look at your diet. And it's not that you have to stick to a meal plan. I don't stick to a meal plan, but I am educated on foods that are good for my body, that will actually fuel my body, and will make me feel good. And that's why I'm able to consistently see progress, or gain weight, or lose weight, or manipulate my diet to reach a certain goal. And you can absolutely get there. You can. You just have to put the effort in to eat cleaner. Try it. For 1 week, eat a whole foods diet, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't completely restrict yourself. Allow yourself to have a snack or two that you enjoy, because restriction never works. But just try it and see how you feel, and maybe log how you feel. When I found out that I was gluten-free and that I needed to avoid gluten, I logged the foods that I was eating, and I was paying attention to what foods made me feel bloated or really upset my stomach, what foods just didn't really agree with me. And then I supplemented that out and I put something healthier into my diet, or I found an alternative option. I really do think you're gonna look back, just for that 1 week, when you're intentionally eating healthier, you're gonna look back at your previous diet and you're gonna be like, man, that really didn't make me feel good. Or man, I was spending a lot of money that I didn't need to spend. So think about that, try it, log your food. If you need meal ideas or recipes, I have so many on my Instagram and on my TikTok, but also in the comments below if you're like, dude, I don't know where to start, happy to help. Seriously, so happy to help, because I know how much it changed my life, and it can change yours too. When you do change your diet and you eat healthy for 1 week or 2 weeks, you're not only gonna notice a difference in how you feel, you're gonna notice a difference in your budget, you're gonna notice a difference in how you look. And start eating foods that actually make you feel good. And once you build the habit of doing that, you're actually going to feel good.